Okay, sterling. Here we go. I think I put sterling on the hourly. Yeah. So here we go. Cable on the hourly, euro sterling on the hourly, pound Aussie on the hourly, pound Canadian, pound yen, pound Swiss, pound Kiwi, FTSE 100. What did we see this morning when we had the jobs news out at 7 a.m.? Bosh, basically, sterling shit the bed. Okay, that's what we see there. We can see it there. Okay, you can see it against the Swiss franc. All right, remember, Swiss franc is still the strongest, sterling is the weakest, and that's just basically followed that through. Even Kiwi dollar, all right, strengthened, okay, against sterling. Aussie strengthened against sterling. Canadian dollar strengthened against sterling, okay. FTSE popped up because, of course, what we were saying is that, every time sterling weakens, it makes, companies in the FTSE 100, okay, their profits look better, but even that kind of ran out of steam a little bit there. Now, we had a couple of nice little Pac-Man trades, okay, as price pulled back. No surprise there after that kind of after the strong move there. No surprise on that. But, it's just still a kind of drift lower in sterling as we count down the days to the budget. Okay, so we've got GDP on Thursday. I suspect those numbers might well be manipulated, shall we say? Okay, what'll happen is there'll be like a 0.1%, okay, GDP for the last quarter. So that they can say they've got some positive numbers, and then in 6 months' time they'll basically revise those numbers lower, and it turns out that we've been in recession all along, which would be no shock to anybody who works in a business or runs a business or is in corporate life and stuff. That would not really be a massive shock to anybody. So, but anyway, as you can see, sterling's been a whipping boy this morning for this particular session, and ultimately, when this is happening, well, that's what we want to take advantage of. And if you want to join us for that, well then, just drop me a note and we'll take it from there. All right, let's draw it to a close there, traders. I hope you found that useful. I hope that's given you a little bit of help and insight that you can take forward into your own trading. As always, I wish you the best of success in your own trading, ladies and gentlemen. I'll speak to you soon. Take care and trade well, everybody. Cheers.